dog, a big, shaggy Newfoundland dog. You can see my picture on the first page of your picture book. What? You never heard a dog talk? Well, that's the trouble with some children. They don't believe in fairies or anything. But I do talk. What's more, I take care of 3 children, Wendy, John, and Michael Darling. One night, Mr. and Mrs. Darling were dining out. I knew there was going to be trouble when the master chained me in the yard.
Woof, woof.
Oh, every time I bark, turn to the next page in your picture book.
Woof.
As soon as the children were asleep, the windows of the nursery blew open. And in flew a boy. Yes, a real live boy. But that wasn't all. A little moving light darted in and around the room. It made a sound like this. And the boy said to the light,
Tinkerbell, Tink, do you know where they put it? In the dresser drawer? Ah, there's my shadow. The last time I was here, Tink, I had to scoot away so fast I left my shadow behind. Now at last I've got it back.
Woof.
Boy, who are you? I'm Peter Pan. What's your name?
Wendy Moira Angela Darling. And where do you live, Peter?
Second to the right, then straight on till morning.
Is that the address they put on your mother's letters?
Don't have a mother. You see, Wendy, I ran away the day I was born.
You ran away? Why?
Oh, because... I just want to be a little boy and have fun. So I ran away.
With whom do you live?
With the lost boys. In the Never Never Land. Wendy. Oh, Wendy, we need a mother. Someone to tell us stories and look after us. Wendy, would you be our mother?
Oh, dear, I mustn't. Think of my mother. And besides, I can't fly.
Woof.
I'll teach you.
To fly? Oh, would you teach John and Michael, too?
If you like.
Oh, John, Michael, open your eyes. This boy will teach us to fly.
Well, how do you do it?
Oh, it's simple, John. You just think lovely, wonderful thoughts, and they lift you up in the air like this. Look.
Gosh, he flew right up to the ceiling.
Now you try. Try from your beds.
Look at me. Look at me, I'm flying. And Michael, you're flying too.
Oh, it's lovely. Come on, Wendy. John, Michael, you hear Tink? Come on!
So Wendy, John, and Michael flew with Peter Pan to Neverland, not expecting, of course, that they might encounter pirates there.
Woof.
Yes, while the children were flying, the pirates were looking for the lost boys in Neverland. Smee, one of the pirates, said to Captain Hook,
This is where the lost boys live.
Aye, Smee, and I want to capture all 7 of them. Most of all, I want their captain, Peter Pan. 'Twas he cut off me arm and flung it to a crocodile that happened to be passing by.
I have often noticed your fear of that crocodile, Captain Hook.
Aye, the brute liked my arm so much, Smee, that he's followed me ever since. But by a lucky chance, he swallowed a clock, and it goes tick-tock, tick-tock inside him. And so before he can reach me, I hear the tick and run.
What's that?
The crocodile! Run for your life!
When the pirates had fled, the lost boys came out of their underground house. Nibs, one of the boys, cried,
Look, Toodles, I see a lovely great white bird. It is flying this way. And there's Tinkerbell, Nibs. Tink is trying to hurt the bird. Hello, Tink. She says Peter wants us to shoot the bird. Then let us do what Peter wants. Out of the way, Tink. I'll shoot it. I have shot the bird. Peter will be so pleased. Oh, This is no bird, Toodles. It must be a lady. And I have killed her. Peter!
Hi, fellas! I've wonderful news. At last I've found a mother for us all. What's the matter?
Peter.
Stand back. Wendy! With an arrow in her heart? Wendy's dead?
Oh, she lives.
Look, the arrow struck against this locket. It saved her life.
But she's hurt.
Let's build a house around her, and she'll get well.
Yes, let's.
And here comes John and Michael.
Hi, Peter.
They'll help us build the house.
When the boys finished building the new house, Wendy was much better.
Oh, lovely, darling house. And we are your children. Oh? Wendy, lady, be our mother.
Oh, ought I? I've had no real experience.
That doesn't matter.
Well, very well then. I'll do my best.
So Wendy became the mother of the lost boys. One day, several weeks later, the children came rushing into the house.
Tell us the story, Wendy.
Well, now let me see. Oh, yes, there was a gentleman and a lady also, Mr. and Mrs. Darling.
Oh, I knew them.
They had 3 children, and these children had a faithful nurse called Nana.
What a funny name.
But Mr. Darling was angry with her and chained her up in the yard. So all the children flew away to the Neverland, where the lost boys are.
Am I in a story?
A little less noise there.
Now the parents were very unhappy with all their children flown away. Think of the empty beds.
It's awfully sad.
But the children knew that their mother would always leave the window open for them to fly back by. So they stayed away and had a lovely time.
Did they ever go back?
Oh, yes, Peter. And sure enough, they found the window open. And so up they flew to their loving parents and...
Wendy, you're wrong about mothers. Once I flew back, but the window was barred.
Wendy, let's go back.
Don't leave us, Wendy.
Oh, I must at once think of Mother.
We won't let you go.
Oh, dear ones, if you'll all come with me, I feel almost certain I can get my mother and father to adopt you.
Hooray! We'll go with you.
I'm not going, Wendy.
Oh, do come, Peter.
No.
Well, if you must stay, Peter, don't forget to take your medicine.
So Peter was left alone with Tinker Bell. But Captain Hook and the pirates who were hiding outside seized the children and carried them away to the pirate ship. Peter did not know this, for he had gone to sleep. And in the meantime, Captain Hook sneaked in and put poison into Peter's medicine. Tinker Bell wakened Peter.
What? Wendy and the boys captured by the pirates? I'll rescue them. My medicine? Poisoned? Who could have poisoned it? I promised Wendy to take it, and I will. Why, Tink, you've drunk my medicine. It was poisoned. You drank it to save my life. Oh, Tink, dear Tink, are you dying? Her voice is so low I can scarcely hear what she's saying. She says she thinks she could get well again if children believed in fairies. Oh, dear children, do you believe in fairies? Say quickly that you believe. You do? You believe? Oh, thank you, children. You've saved Tink. And now, to rescue Wendy!
In the meantime, Captain Hook was standing on deck of his pirate ship, talking to himself.
'Tis me hour of triumph. I'll make the children walk the plank. Smee, are all the prisoners chained so they cannot fly away?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Then hoist them up.
Tumble up, you on, gentlemanly lovers. Come on, let's go here.
So, now then, my bullies, 6 of you walk the plank tonight, but I have a room for 2 cabin boys. Which of you is it to be? You, boy, you. It's never want to be a pirate, Mahati.
What would I have to do?
You'd have to swear down with the flag.
Then I refuse.
That seals your doom. So, Wendy,
Are they to walk the plank?
they are.
Oh, dear boys. I feel that I have a message to you from your real mothers. And it's this. We hope our sons will always be brave.
Get the plank ready. Now, who will be the first to walk the plank? Who is that?
Peter Pan the Avenger.
Ah, Peter Pan. Prepare to meet thy doom.
Dark and sinister man. Have at thee. Watch out, Peter.
Is some fiend fighting me? Pan, who and what art thou?
I'm youth. I'm joy. I'm freedom.
To it again. The crocodile! I am undone. All is lost.
We are saved! The pirates have jumped overboard!
Oh, Peter, you've saved us.
It was nothing.
Peter, come with us and...
No. I just want to be a little boy and have fun.
Then goodbye, Peter.
Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Wendy, John, and Michael flew home. I was so happy I forgot to scold them. Mr. and Mrs. Darling were delighted to have the lost boys join the family. And once a year, Wendy visits Peter Pan and does his spring cleaning.